Hi, I'm Sukumar Natarajan, based here at the Department of Architecture and Civil Engineering at the University of Bath. I'm chairing the next conference in the IBPSA-England series, Building Simulation and Optimisation. And this year we've chosen the theme, Building Simulation and Optimisation in the Global South. And the reason we've chosen this theme is because the number of buildings that are going to be delivered in the Global South in the next 30 years is going to rival the existing number of buildings in the world at the moment. So this suggests a huge level of activity happening in the next 30 years and locking in of energy, carbon and health footprints in these communities all over the world. So because the problems in the Global South are quite different to places like here in England or elsewhere in the Global North, we think it's a wonderful opportunity and timely, and one might even say urgent, to look at the issues of putting buildings together, designing them and making sure they're optimal in terms of performance in these locations. So we are very, very excited to invite you to this conference. We hope to run it fully virtual, partially because of COVID, but also because of the access issues that people in the Global South might well face with very expensive conference fees. So we're going to keep it quite, put the entry barriers quite low and make sure that people from all over the world can contribute to this conference. Another interesting aspect that we're trying to do, unlike most conferences where we tend to have plenaries or discussions and paper presentations, and it all gets rather tiring and boring after a while almost, we're trying to stir things up a little bit through debates. So one of the debates we're going to have, for example, is on the issue of whether modelers, as in building energy modelers, are literate. There was an interesting paper published by my colleague here at the department, Professor David Coley, a few years ago, and that raised a lot of interesting questions and it stirred up the community to put in a response. So we're going to have David and Edward Murphy of Oleo Consult debating vigorously on the issue of whether modelers are literate. And I think it kind of gets to the heart of why we need models, what the role of modelers is at various stages of design, and what we expect out of them moving forward. So that's another sort of different thing that we're trying to do with this conference, in addition to featuring speakers from the Global South itself, keynote speakers who are not necessarily from here in the Global North, although we might have them. But the idea is to actually expand our reach, make the conference more diverse culturally, on a gender basis, and so on. So we're trying to do a lot of things differently with this conference, and I hope you will all engage with it, participate in it, whether you're from the Global North and you're doing everyday building energy modeling, simulation, optimization, or you're from the Global South. I think you'll find something of interest in this conference. So if you've got something that's connected directly to the theme, please send your paper in. If it's sort of only loosely connected to the theme, but more strongly connected to building simulation and optimization, we welcome those papers as well. So look forward to seeing you here virtually in Bath. And we will be posting more video updates on the conference, so watch out for those. And I hope to welcome all of you to Bath in the near future. Thanks.